Okay, guys, let's continue. So we have PowerShell, and yeah, let me show you guys how to log in. Once again, SSH, enter your password. Now, after you enter your password, you need to use this command, the passwd. So just enter passwd here. You enter your current password, and after that, it will ask for a new password. So the Ubuntu's policies, like security policies, it has like, it has made it very advanced now. So you can, like, if you enter something simple like 123 or ABC other 123 with some special characters, it just says that it's like simple, intuitive, or way too short. And it becomes a hassle for you to like, get yourself a new password or like change your password. So what I came up with was like, if you're having trouble with coming up with a strong password, then you can just go to like any of these websites. Let's say passwordgenerator.net or cubikware.com. You can just go to any of these websites and like let the website generate a password for you, and then you can just like save it anywhere and then use that password. So what also happens is like, if you change your password, if you like, if you try to make it intuitive, let's say you include your username, or let's say you include, like, say your date of birth or something, then Ubuntu like strictly tells you to like not do that. So that's also one of the issues with Ubuntu. So you just need to like go to one of these websites. And the first thing like for generating the password, after generating the password, I'm sure the first thing after generating this password is to just copy and paste it somewhere, and then you can just like use it to change it here. So yeah, so this is what happens after you change the password. Now after that, let me go ahead and show you some of the commands on Linux. So let me stop this. Okay, so yeah, too sure. Let me clear. Now, when you log into the CS system, you just have this terminal available. You don't have the UI. So you cannot interact with the operating system using the UI. You just have this terminal. So you only have the commands, these commands here like ls, ls.al, cd, and all that. So let me just like quickly show you what they are. So ls is just for like listing the directory, like what are the files and folders you have in the remote server. So this is just ls. Let me ls also comes with different like attributes to it. So ls-a, it shows you the hidden files. ls-l shows you like a detailed the detailed view of all the profile of all the files and directories in the remote server. And cd, you have another command called cd for changing the directory. So let's say right now I'm in home SA, grad 16 SA Kumar. So pwd is for present working directory. So if I want to like change my directory, so if I want to go to some another folder. Now for this one we have like a bunch of folders here. I think this is not that visible. Okay, let me open mobile screen. Yeah. Um, let me. Uh-huh. So we have these like folders here. So if I want to go to the downloads folder, right now I'm in the SA Kumar, I'm in the homes folder. If I want to go to downloads, so just do cd downloads, and that's it. You're inside the downloads folder. And then after that, you can see like what's inside the downloads folder. So this is cd for you. And then after that, let's say you have to create a new directory, you have to remove a file, you have to copy a file, you have to move a file. You have like a bunch of different commands for those also. So let's say if I want to like create another directory in this one, so I will just do mkdir, and let's call it folder 1. Now if I do ls, I can see folder 1 is here. Now if I want to remove this, so I can just do rm-r. So dash R is for like just recursively removing the folder. So rm-r folder 1. And after that, when I just see that folder is gone, so you can no longer see that folder. So this is the remove command. After that, you can try out the copy command. So we have let's try the copy command. Let's try the file iforest to let's say we copy it to if.py. And after that, you can see that you must have a if.py. Yes. So you have this one. Now, for renaming the file, let's say you want to rename a file, you cannot like, I'm not aware of any rename commands in Linux myself. So I just use move for that. So move can also be used to like rename a file. So let's say if I want to rename this if.py to any other file, so it could be like move if.py to if2.py, let's say. And when I check the files, must have if2.py now. Okay, so this is the move command. After that, let me go back to the slides. So these are like a bunch of commands you can try out once you log into the system. So these are the links of some cheat sheets that you can see for all the command listings in Linux. Now, after this, we have SCP. So right now, I just show you the commands that you can run inside the remote server. Now, after this, how about like what would you do if you want to like copy a file from your local system to a remote system? Andrew is raising his hand. Do you have a question, Andrew?
Yeah, just really quickly, I just want to know: is there any way we have access to this presentation, just afterwards or before, just so
In
we
the
can see?
presentation slides?
Yes.
I think I'll put that in the common info share, the Google Drive folder. I think I'll put that there.
Well, okay, awesome. Thank you.
So yeah. Now we saw all the commands in Linux, like the different bunch of like commands in the remote server. After this, we have the secure copy, the SCP. So this is just like used for copying your files from the local system, let's say the laptop which I'm using, to the remote server. So if you want to copy some file to the Hamilton, let me show that to you. So let me log out first. And this is my local directory. Now SCP. Now what this is doing is this thing is moving the table, like teams table export.txt to the remote server. This is like copying from my local system to the remote system. So if I run this, let me go. Enter. It will ask me for my password. Now once okay, it's incorrect. Yeah, once it's done, once it gets through, you will see like a percentage of completion, and also like how many amount, like what's the file size, or what's the file that what are files you transfer to the directory. So let me also like check whether I have this team table export.txt in my home directory or not. Let me check that. So let me go to Moda extern and cd. Right now, I'm in home grad 16 Kumar. Let me clear. Let me check. So do I have the Teams file? Yes, I have the Teams table export.txt. So it got copied from my local system to the remote system. Now, let's say I want to copy some file here to my local system. I want to copy some like a file from the remote system to my local system. So for that, I can also use the scp command one more time. Now, this would be, let me say Kumar, yes, this one. So for copying from local to remote, you have to like mention the file on the local system first, and then you need to mention the file to which you're copying to the remote server. Now for copying from remote to local, you have to do the opposite. So first I need to do the first I need to mention the remote server. So S. Kumar Hamilton CS NMSU, and then I need to like mention which file I want to move. So let's say I want to move the hello.cpp. Let me check. Hello.cpp. Let me move that to the current directory, to my current directory. So dot here means I want to like copy that file to my current directory. My current directory is CS users Sanuj. So yeah, let me do that. If I press enter, it will again ask me to enter my password. And yeah, it's done. So let me go and check that. I have Sanuj, and yes, I have hello.cpp, which is copied here. So I don't know if it shows me the time. Yeah, it's 3:08. So yeah, it has been like copied right now. So yeah, This has been done successfully. So this is how you can just copy and paste files from local to remote. Now there's another way to do this. So this was just the SCP command. There's another way to do this that's called the SFTP. So the SFTP is like, I found it more handy than the SCP command. So what you need to do for the SCP is just like go to PowerShell and do SFTP. And then you just need to like, I mean, as you do SSH, you just need to enter your username at the rate your the host name, and that's it. So you have SFTP, and let me, okay, think I entered it incorrectly. Yes, let me do it. Connected to Hamilton. So yeah, once you successfully log in, it says connected to Hamilton, and then you have the SFTP terminal shell. So but before that, you have the Linux terminal shell. Now you have the SFTP. So you can run all the commands here like ls. I don't know if present working directory also works. You can all like run most of the Linux commands here. And if you want to like download some file here, let's say I want to download hello.py. So you can just do the hello. You can just do the get command. So get hello.py, and it should like, yeah, it should get download to my system. So this file, I guess it should be in the same directory. Let me see. Yes, so yeah, hello.py. And now let's say if I want to upload something from my current, like from my current local directory to the remote server, I just do put. I just use the put command, and let me find a file. Let's call it this one. So put.txt, and it will upload it to my directory. If I do ls here, it should be the file should be here. Yes. So we have Amazon even NMSU REU.txt. So this is how you use the SFTP command for like copying and pasting the file from local to remote. Let me log out of this. Oh, wait. Okay. Now this was the SFTP command. So yeah, you can use like any of it, whichever suits you. You can find more information about SFTP and SCP like in these two links. I mentioned that in the presentation. And now that was just like copying and pasting the files. Now let's say you want to like edit some file, which commands you want to use. So in Linux, you have like the two like major commands that you use for this. One is the vim, and another one is nano, which I'm going to talk about in a while. So vim is just like a text editor, which you have in the Linux like terminal. So yeah, let me show you. So we have like these bunch of files here. If I want to edit any one of the files, let's say vim hello.c, let's say I want to edit that. So if I do vim hello.c, it will open like in the terminal itself, it will open something like this. It will open like a text editor. So this file currently is empty. So now what I have to do is like I need to go to the insert. So in the vim, you can just do like vim and then file name. After that, you just need to go to the insert mode. The insert mode is pretty simple. You just need to press I, and it just straight away goes to the insert mode. So I, after you press I, you can see like an insert, like which is coming on the bottom left corner of the screen. And after that, you can just like write anything here. So let's not write anything. It's a C file. Let me. Do I have that? Okay. Let me copy the program. Yes. Copy. I don't know if it pays or not. Yes. Okay. So after this is done, after you have written something, so just press escape after this. So escape and then WQ. So the WQ is for write and quit. So let me show you one more time. So you guys go to Vim, you open the file, you go to insert mode, let's say you delete something, you write something. After that, you press escape to exit the interactive mode, and then after that, you just like press colon and then WQ. So this just writes your file and then quits the Vim. Then you back to the terminal. After that, you can have the hello.c, the modified hello.c file. Okay, this was a Vim for you guys. Uh, so yeah, instead of like in place of WQ, you can have like colon Q. So colon Q is just for quitting the file instead of saving anything. You can have colon X. So colon X works similarly than WQ, but it only like saves the file when you have made changes to it. Otherwise, it won't like save a new file or it won't modify the file. But WQ, like even if you won't change the file, it will modify it. It will change the like the modification time of the file. So yeah, this is just some like extra information. Now after that we have Nano. So this was Vim. I think I also found like Nano to be more handy than Vim. Let me show you. So just like okay, we have hello.c Nano. So Nano will just open the Linux, like the text editor right there before you. And you don't need to go to insert mode. You don't need to do anything. You just need to like go here and then start typing. So hello world, and then let's add a bunch of exclamation marks. And then after that, you have the shortcuts available at the bottom of the Nano. So you have get help, write out, where is, and all these things you have available as shortcuts. So if you want to like save the file, you have to like just press Control O. So Control O will just write out the file, the hello.c, and then just save it for you. So just do Control O. It will ask for the file name which you need to write it to. So hello.c. If you press enter, it says wrote 5 lines, and that's it. So one more time. So let's say if I made some changes here, Control O. It asks me whether which file I need to save it to. So hello.c. Press enter. It finished. It saved the file successfully. It wrote the 6 lines, and after that you just exit. So for exiting, just press Control X, and it will just exit. So this was Nano for you. So I think I've also like I found it much more like interactive than Vim. So I mean it's up to you to like use any of it, any one of them. So yeah. So these are just the I mean day-to-day Linux that you like may need. I mean the Linux commands that you may need to use while you're working on your projects. And we have already Python installed, we have already Java installed, and we have C++ installed already on the NMSU server. You just need to use that. So let me try and run one of the Python files on the NMSU server. So for that, I just need to do Python 3. Now Python 3 is for the Python like 3 versions, 3.8, 3.9, and just Python is for the 2.7 version. Like it's for Python 2. So let me show you the version for that. Yeah. So Python is just for Python 2.7 and Python 3 is for Python 3. Let me run some file. Have hello.py. So if you just like as you can see, it just like went successfully, and you can use Python like this. Now for we have Java also. Let me show you. Yeah, we have JDK 11 installed on the NMSU servers. So for running a Java file, I mean, as most of you may know, you have to just do Java C. I mean, compile the Java file, and then after that, you can just do Java and call the class name, and that's it. So yeah, let me show that to you. So we just do Java first.java. Do we have that? Okay. So we don't. Oh, I have to do Java C. So I need to compile it first. So first.java. I don't think we have Java, right? Okay. So if we don't have Java, then let's create one. Then now, do I have something? I think some status code will do. Okay. So copy. Let's change the name for the main file. Oh, I have to go to insert mode. Change the name of the file to first, and then exit. Now, as you can see, the file is now compiled, and you just need to run the class file, and that's it. So you can just see hello world. So you have Java 11, and for C, C++, you have the for C and C++, you have the GCC and G++ already installed in the NMSU server. So for running the C code or the C++ code, you can just do GCC or G++ for for running your C or C++ code. Let me run one of each. So yeah, we have GCC hello.c. and then you save that to an object. After that, yeah, so this was the C file. And for running the C++ file, you have the G++ hello.cpp. You save that in any other object file. And then after that, you just access it, and yeah, that's it. So these were all the different like bunch of commands that you may find useful. There are other like commands which you can definitely explore. So there are like many bunch of like commands for Linux that you can explore. These were some of them. So yeah, if you guys have any doubts, then please feel free to ask me. And yeah, if you have any questions, then yeah, please go ahead.
So Samuel, you are done?
Yeah, yes, okay.
Okay, so let me stop recording.